Edochie is on to something else. This guy said he's not going to give up. Anyone, anybody, anything that comes to break, according to him, anything that anyone at all that thinks he or she, I'm including she now, the she is not Judy Austin to him. The she is any other person out there, any other human being out there, like friends of May, any other person out there, like female colleagues of May, female friends of May, and any man out there that believes that May is now an open and available, something for them to snack. Something for them to snack. Something for them like finger foods. Something like that. He said anyone that dares him, anyone that dares him by going to May in whatever way, those people will be dealt with. He said he's not going to stop until those type of people go 6 feet. You might be wondering, what is this update about? Well, from the title of it, you've gotten a glimpse of what is about to happen and what Edochie wants to do. Edochie moved some group of people, organized them, like how he had organized some of them to come over to Lagos during the trade fair. Anything that will put tears or will disrupt May is ready to do it. Why? Because to him, he said that May is not ready to listen to him. May is not ready to accept. May is not ready to agree. May is not ready to move side by side with him. Yeah, that May is not ready to do what he wants. And all of this comes with consequences. He said, May remains my wife. She's the mother of all my children. She's going nowhere. We are meant to be together. He talked about oath, that both of them are taking that blood covenant, that they had made blood covenant. And there is nothing in this world that can stop. Nothing in this world that can stop the love between both of them, or marriage. That nothing is going to stop it. That there is no court in this world that will stop it. Yeah. He said no court in this world can ever stop him from being with May. That all of this going to the court is just to make it appear like the court, the law is working. He said the powers that are operating, I don't know which kind of power he's talking about anyway, but I'll just tell you what Edochie is saying. He said the powers inside of him will stop anybody from taking May from him. Now, what did he do? Before we proceed, please like and share. Tap on the subscribe button. Very important. I want to say a special thank you to those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon and the dollar sign in the middle of it. May God Almighty replenish your pockets. May your pockets never run dry. If you also want to be a part of this, you can as well tap on the same button. And the least you can do for this channel is to like and share. So what is this thing that we are hearing? What is going on here? Edochie gathered some agents, and their job is to go to Chris's hometown. Yes, Edochie sent some group of people the same way he rented some Kinsmen down to the overseas, down to Judy Austin's home, It is the same thing that he is doing right now. In fact, not doing, he has done it. He sent into the hometown of Chris. He said, unless Chris, I don't want to even say what Joel Edochie said. The thing is that he's threatening Chris and he wants to make it plain. He said, if Chris is truly an Igbo man like himself, if Chris is really, that if Chris goes against him, what will happen to him? He will not be able to explain it. And that he cannot in any way be disgraced. He said Chris is too small to embarrass him. That Chris cannot be seen on camera. That if Chris is ready to chest this one, if Chris is ready to put his chest on it, if Chris is ready to put his life on the line, let him continue. That it is good that, that Chris should not dare him. So he sent people to Chris's village, hometown, to speak to Chris's family. I mean, go to the village, like this practice, going to report Chris, that Chris is daring him, that Chris should leave his wife alone. That's it. Chris must leave my wife alone. That they have come to make an official report. Like they have come so that they can call Chris and say, Chris, you Edochie's kinsmen and some elders, they have come to the village to tell us about what you are doing. Should anything mysterious happen, you will have to face it. This is what you Edochie's, rented elders went to Chris's village for. Can you imagine it? Now, Yul Edochie, when we try to confirm why he decided to take such a step, he said, do we know how much he has invested in this marriage, the sacrifices? How dare one guy from somewhere think that he can come to embarrass him? Now, we all know that Chris is not broke. No, Chris is not broke. He's an entrepreneur. Life is good. He's got cash in his pockets. Now, Yul Edochie has been in the industry doing his own thing too. And he has a house that is worth maybe 100 million naira now, or maybe more. Yul Edochie is not willing to let go of these things. And he is worried that should May get a man, it means she might be more independent than how she is right now. She might be more independent. You see? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yul Edochie said that his kinsmen should help him to get this message down. And I don't know if Chris will respond or what Chris is going to do. There are certain things that when you are told about it and you refuse and say, hey, that's nonsense, nobody should tell me what to do. At times, when the consequences of it come, you will have to face it yourself. Now, when these people arrived there, they gave the information that they needed to give. They said what they needed to say, and they delivered their message. Now, it is a tradition, it's a cultural thing for them to listen to whatever it is. After citing their concerns and whatever it is, they said to them, okay, we have heard you guys. We welcome you to our village. We will pass your message to him. In fact, we'll ask him to come to tell us, because he has not told us that he's in a relationship with anybody. But this is this century, this era that we are in right now, people don't really come to tell people we are in a relationship until they are ready for whatever. So, but you said you have a divorce proceeding. They were asking like your son. They told them that is not their business, that it was an argument and a quarrel, and that they are working on settling it. But he should not, that is Chris now, should not try to come in between what Edochie is trying to amend. That Chris, that is what they are saying. Because they asked them, what did you guys really come for? Like, we really need to know. Like, how can you come? Like, they said, Chris is disturbing Edochie, meaning Edochie is trying to repair, amend, bring back his wife. But because Chris is I don't know what Edochie means by this. I don't know what he told this is Kinsmen. That Chris is making it difficult for him to get back his wife. And that they should take action before action takes Chris.